In your notebook, make sure that you are writing 6.2, write an algebraic expression. And the objective is for you to write an algebraic expression for each of these phrases. So pause the video and copy this down. The keywords add, total, sum, more than, increased by, plus, ascend. They all represent addition. Minus, subtract, less than, decreased by, difference, take away, descent, all represent subtraction. All these must be in your notebook. Multiply times product means the operation is multiplication. Divide, cut into, quotient means division. The division symbol can also be looking like a fraction symbol. Half means divided by 2. Third means divided by 3. Now they are asking you to define a variable, 9 less than a number. They want you to write each phrase as an algebraic expression. You do not know what the number is, so anytime you don't know what the number or any item represents, you're going to assume a variable. So I'm going to call my number as n because I don't know what it possibly could be. So 9 less than a number, less than means subtraction. So n minus 9 because 9 is less than, so the 9 is the smallest one. Now 5 times the number of books in the library. I don't know how many books are in the library. Since I don't know, I'm going to assume that to be as my b. And 5 times means multiply, so 5b. 5b means 5 times b. Anytime you have a number and a variable side to side, no operation sign in between means multiplication. 3 more pancakes than his brother ate. You do not know how many pancakes his brother ate. So I'm going to call that as P. And 3 more than. More than means plus, so it's going to be 3 plus P. 2 more than 7 times Lynn's age. You don't know what Lynn's age is, so I'm going to call that as A. And 7 times Lynn's age is going to be 7A. And 2 more than means plus 2. You have to read it backwards to make sense of the question. So starting point is Lynn's age, the one that you do not know. Lynn's age is A. Reading it backwards, 7 times that number is 7 times A. And more than is plus 2. Now pause the video, read the question, understand the question, and let's begin. So the plumber charges $50 to visit. So to visit, he's asking $50. So that is the first information, $50 to visit, plus $40 for every hour of work. So he is asking for each hour, he is asking $40. Now they are asking you to define a variable and write an expression to represent the total cost of hiring a plumber. So the total cost will be the cost that he is asking to visit your home, plus for each hour he's going to ask $40. Number one, when you invite the plumber, you do not know how many hours he's going to work. So the one thing you don't know is the number of hours. Plus you know that he is going to charge $40 for each. Anytime you are associating with the word each, that particular item or hour or material is going to be your variable. So this whole entire thing is going to change to 40H. The H stands for the hour. Watch the one I'm going to highlight. H stands for the hour. I'm just taking the first letter from the word hour. So he is asking you to find the total cost. Total cost will be the $50 to visit plus 40H. And that will be the answer. Now this is an FCAT style question. So pause the video, read the question, understand the question. So prior to the game, the club's president spends $75 to purchase. So the president is paying out of his pocket $75 to purchase the hot dogs and other supplies. Now at the game, they are selling hot dogs for $3 each. So the hot dogs are being sold $3 each. Now keep in mind, anything that is associated with the word each will be getting the letter. So in this case, this converts to 3D. So D stands for the hot dogs, which expression represents the amount of money the club earned from the fundraiser after the president was paid back for the hot dogs and supplies. So the money that you're collecting is going to be 3D. Now remember, you have to pay the president back because he paid the $75 out of his pocket. So remove the $75 and give it to the president, and the remaining money is how much money you're going to collect. And in this case, the answer choice will be D. Easy question. There is no calculations involved in the question, but it depends on how you read it and analyze it and get the correct answer. So once again, pause the video, read the question, understand the question. So Sheila is going with her friends to the county fair. The admission price for the county fair is $5. So the admission price, so you want to write down all this information. Anytime you are tackling with any algebraic expressions or variables, you want to write out what you know. So the admission price is $5. Just to go inside, it's $5. And the ride tickets cost $1 each. So the tickets are going to be $1 each. Now remember, anything that is associated with the word each will take on the variable. So this, I'm going to replace it by 1 because $1 each ticket. T stands for the ticket. So I'm taking the letter T from the ticket. And that is also the one that they are giving you. T stands for the ride tickets. So now they're asking you the total money. Total money means all together. So she has to pay $5 just to get inside plus 1 T for the tickets. And in this case, the correct answer will be B, 5 plus 1T. So this question is also an FCAT style question. You want to pause the video, read the question, and all the 3 questions that you saw, you might want to go back to it and understand it one more time. And everything must be in your notebook. So the plumber charges $60 to come to the house. So just to visit, he is asking $60. And then he is charging $50 for each hour. So each hour, he is asking $50. Now once again, remember, if it is associated with the word each, you have to attach a letter to go with that. So this changes to 50H. Where H, I'm taking it from the hour. And they are also giving you H stands for the hours. So they're asking you the total cost C. So the total cost C will be the $60 to visit plus 50H. Now look at the answer choices A, B, C, and D. So you have 60 plus 50H. So this is not the answer. Look at answer choice C. You have 60H plus 50. The 60 is in the beginning, the 50 is in the second, but the H is associated with the 60, which is not true. Now look at D. 50H, which is this, minus 60, but in this case you're adding, so this is not the case. Now look at answer choice B. So C is equal to, watch the ones that I'm going to highlight. So the 50H is here, plus the 60 is here. So the correct answer in this case is B. They are using something called the commutative property by switching 2 numbers. So this is also the same as 50H plus 60. I'm just bringing this over here and I'm just bringing this over here, switching the 2 places by using the commutative property. And the correct answer in this case will be B.